Hey everyone, my name is Aristotle or Ty, and welcome to the first episode of a series I am calling Teamfight Tactics with Ty in 10. It's basically a series where I show you a cool TFT game I had, but unlike other TFT videos that are, 30 to 40 minutes long, I basically try to recap the game within a 10-minute span, just so you can get the gist of it and move on with your day. So pretty exciting game here I had on the PBE server for set 6.5. I was able to get into a pretty good Debonair comp with a 3-star Draven and 3-star Leona. So stick around to see how much damage that board was able to do. Pretty insane. As for my opener, playing an opener pretty similar to what you would see in set 6. Basically buying Yordles. As you can see, I got a Ziggs pair and a Poppy pair. And I take the item component augment, so get 3 extra items, which is great for the early game, as you see, able to slam a Warmogs, and then I'm still sitting on 4 items on my bench. But I am going to go ahead and play the snipers, obviously just better AD item holders than, the Ziggs or the Ezreal. So I go ahead, slam the Infinity Edge on the Ashe, as well as put the extra bow on her. In terms of items I'm looking for on Carousel, I'd be fine with going Last Whisper or Runons, so those are my priority. I do pick up a Blitzcrank, which is good. I'm debating if it's worth to run over the Ziggs. It is, because it gives Bodyguard, and then my level 5 could be a Ziggs, as it would give me Scrap. And then this 2-2 fight here comes very down to the wire. The Poppy is just narrowly able to pick out the victory. The Warmog Slam there is 100% the reason I was able to win. As for my next shop, all I pick up is a Blitzcrank, and then I see the Sejuani, which gives me Enforcer. Very good early game. You're basically taking a unit out of the fight for the first couple seconds. So I do go ahead and double level up to 5, and then, unfortunately, do actually lose that, which is pretty surprising, as obviously when you're leveling up to 5, you're not really thinking you're going to lose. In my next shop, I see a Vi, and I'm debating here if it's too expensive to play, or if it is good to run, and I do end up running it. It's really fine, because I'm still making 10 either way, because I do sell the Sejuani. And then this next fight, we win pretty comfortably, as well as we win this one here on 2-6. As we head into neutrals, able to pick up some gold, as well as a bow. So I am going to go ahead and slam Rageblade. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did pick up the cloak and went Runons after Carousel. So there's me slamming the Rageblade. This set is really, really fun, though. I think we're going to see a lot of cool comps coming out. This is from the 3rd day of PBE. I do hit an Ashe and a Blitzcrank too early here in stage 3-2. So I think it's very clear that I don't really need to roll much at this point, so I am just going to look to level up. And what do I see as my second augment? Nothing other than level up itself. So I do take that, as it's going to allow me to, get to level 7 and level 8 faster. Even if I don't go to level 9 or level 10, it's still pretty good value, because look here, it's 20 gold for me to level to 7 on 3-5. And if you look at my synergies, I put in Yordle as well as Arcanist with the Vex. So I'm in a really great spot right now for 3-5. I can just econ back up to 50, and then I believe my play here is to go level 8 on 4-2, maybe even 4-1. And you can see how dominant we are in these victories. That's a sign that we definitely do not need to roll. So we're just all about maximizing our econ here. We get a sword, a belt, and a chain off of neutrals. Zeke's Herald, pretty good pickup, as well as Sunfire. Slamming Sunfire on stage 4 obviously isn't as good as slamming it early game. You're going to get a lot more value in the early game. But with a dead belt and a dead chain on my bench, to keep my win streak alive, it's still a good slam. I do level up to 8, as well as find a 2-star Vex. And then this guy's playing the Yordles, pretty comfortable win yet again. And here it's debatable whether it's roll or just go level 9. I have to roll just because I'm trying to hit, something else to play. Really the main 2 champs I'm looking to play here are Sivir and Draven. I do find a 2-star Aurelia, which would be great to pair with the Sivir. However, I do think it's not this shop, it's the next shop, where I end up hitting 2-star Draven. So yeah, I sell the 2-star Aurelia just because with my front line, obviously having the 2-star Leona, it's much easier to pivot into Draven at this point. I also think my items are slightly better for Draven than they are for Sivir. So I do sell the Sivir and the Aurelia, and then pretty much commit to Draven at this point. And there it is, the 2-star Debonair VIP Draven. So definitely going to go ahead and pick that up. I do need to put Talon in to get Debonair. So I do that there, and then play 4 Bodyguard. This Galio on my bench, I think is bait. I don't think I should be looking to run this, but I think I do anyways. Maybe not this turn, but maybe next. But overall, if I could replay this game again, I think I would sell the Galios here, and then probably just go 9. I think my board's in a safe enough spot to go 9. Because I think I grief my next couple rounds here by trying to get this Galio in, and it doesn't really work in my favor. As you can see, I lose here to a pretty good 3-star Innovator reroll. That augment, obviously, when your champ gets 3-starred, you get a 2-star copy, so very strong in a comp like that where you're rerolling into a lot of 1-cost 3-stars. So I believe I keep rolling here. I think this is where I make my misplay of putting in Galio. Yeah, so I sell the Vi, sell the Blitz, sell the Poppy. I run Challenger with Tryndamere, and then run the Galio. I don't think this is the correct play at all. I believe in about 2 turns, I pivot out of this into a better comp. Obviously, I'm looking for Syndra over Talon, as she's a Debonair, but she'll also give me Scholar with Renata. But yeah, this fight, not going well in the start, but I am able to pick it up. I see the very VIP augment here, and I am going to take that. Basically, when an ally dies, they grant the VIP, which is Draven, 25% of maximum health, and it also gives me a Syndra, like I just mentioned, to get Scholar in. So I do go ahead and take that, pick up the 2-star Renata as well, swap the Syndra for Talon. And basically the only problem with my board now is I'm running this Galio. And I believe I sell it here to put in the 2-star Orianna instead. I do. And then I'm just running a second Leona, just because it's better frontline. The 2-star Orianna is going to be good if I can find Camille, which I think it actually takes me a while to find, which is funny because it's a 1-cost. I sell that Jinx on my bench to pick up a Draven pair, so I'm sitting on 5 Dravens currently, 6 Leonas as well. So I slam Titans on the Leona. The Leona on my bench has a Berserker's Glove, so when I'm able to pop that off, I do have an Infinity Edge on my bench as well. I put Warwick in here for 3 Chemtech. It's mainly just to buff my Renata. The front line here is not going well. I get ran through pretty easy. But I do see another Leona here. I pick it up because Morello is a good item as is. It works really well on Renata. So once I hit the 3-star Leona, the Morello will pop off and I can move that over to her. But rolling down here, sitting on 8 Leonas, still sitting on 6 Dravens. There's a 2-star Braum in my shop here, but I can't afford it, and I opt not to lock my shop just so I can get, an extra look at a fresh shop to maybe hit the Leona 3. I don't hit the Leona 3 here, but I do find another Draven pair. But if you look at the top, we did not have a good stage 5, picking up 4 losses, only 1 win. But that's okay. We're sitting at 21 life the second we hit Leona 3, which is right there. And then I believe, we hit Draven as well. So pretty good rolls here. Luckily, no one else in the lobby was playing Draven. So I'm pinging to let the lobby know. Move the Morello onto the Renata. And then just Infinity Edge here as well. I believe that's a misplay too. It should definitely be going on to the Tryndamere. But just look at the damage that this 3-star Draven is outputting. This is the Innovator player we lost to, a couple rounds ago. But hitting these 3 costs, it's not even close. Look at the Draven damage there, 15k. Really, no one else on my team did damage because Draven just kind of killed them all. I'm playing a Hextech player here. I believe he was running 8 Hextech. Do kill him very easily. I move my Draven around here because this guy... Is this the Zephyr player? Yes, it is. So I avoided the Zephyr there. Zephyr'd my Renata instead opposed to my Draven. But this guy running a very strong 5 Innovator board. Just too much CC for me to handle. I could have Draven 7 there, and I lose simply just because my units can't play the game. You see me type in the chat how insane it is. I didn't think this board could lose, but clearly I was wrong. So down to 2 HP, my opponent's at 20. It's obviously this guy. I am able to dodge the Zephyr again, but like I said, the CC with his board is too strong. I could have Draven 7, and we're not going to be able to pick up the victory. This one is much closer. If you could have cast a couple more times, maybe. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I am looking forward to doing more of these in the future. Just a great way to kind of VOD review my own games and give tips to maybe some lower level player, as I am a Masters player myself. For more Set 6.5 content, be sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and for now, I will see you in the next one.